Hi everybody, it's Backstar here. I wanted to do a series on this game because I quite enjoy it a lot. Um, I'm going to play a character for the original, I guess you'd say, base game, or the first 10 floors in the game. Which is kind of like the whole game, minus, New Game Plus. So there's like a New Game Plus system in this game where you can kind of scale infinitely, as far as I know. So, but yeah, I do definitely want to show you guys what this game is and how to play it, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. I came across it watching a Northern Lion video. I used to love watching Northern Lion many years ago when he was uploading Binding of Isaac, and I don't really watch him too much anymore. I'm still subscribed to him and I still watch, but yeah, I don't watch him too often. And then I just randomly saw him upload this video about this game called SLASHER'S. Didn't get very many views, only a few thousand, even though he used to get a lot of views, at least on his Binding of Isaac videos. Obviously, it's his most popular series, but I think it's up there now. I think it's up there now. I haven't checked in a while, but I'm sure the video has 20, 30, 40,000 views now, which makes me really happy because the developer who made this game deserves to have his game played for sure and have people buy it and enjoy it. So this game is called Slasher's Keep. And it's a dungeon crawler roguelite. So it's a roguelike game. If you don't know what a roguelike game is, basically when you die, that's it. You have to start over and try and beat the game. But it's it's kind of classified like a roguelite because there is some progression in the game. You don't really lose everything, and your character does progress in a way. And I'll explain that and talk about that as I go through here. But I am going to create a new character. I have unlocked two new characters. So when you first play, you only have the Northerner and the Amazon. My current highest level character right now, and the character I'm pretty much only playing, is the Amazon. And the other two that I've unlocked is the Undead and Sasquatch. I'm going to be playing as the Undead in this playthrough, and I'm going to explain everything as I go. As best to my knowledge as I can, and then I think at the end of the series I will show you my main character, who is level 41 and has all these badges and stuff. These are basically how many times I've completed the game in certain difficulties. So I believe this is a regular difficulty. I've done that twice, or at least I've defeated what they would call a small dungeon, which you will not be able to see on your first time creating a character because you have to beat the game to unlock the ability to increase the dungeon difficulty and everything like that. So I've done that twice, and then I've beaten the medium dungeon, and I've beaten a large dungeon, which can take many hours, many hours. More hours for the larger dungeons for sure, unless you're kind of like speeding through it, then you could do it pretty quick. But yeah, and then I also made the Sasquatch character to kind of try him out. Seems pretty cool. I don't really love his innate ability. It's pretty good for beginning of the game, but yeah. Let's try the Undead character. I don't even know what his ability is, and I would love to see it. So yeah, and by the way, at the very end, I will show you where my character left off recently. I already made a video. It's about 20 minutes long. I'm not going to upload it yet, but I'll show you where they're at after I've beaten the game with this new character, and you can see, I guess, where you can go from there. And then I think I'm going to continue on with my main character, as far as I know. So I'm actually going to name this guy. Let's name him Backstar. I definitely want to be light-headed. I think that's very cool. And we'll just go for something like ridiculous looking. Should we make him red? Yellow? Cyan? Let's just go red. And we are going to play the game on the smallest dungeon depth, which is 10. So this slider is not unlockable. This slider doesn't exist when you first get the game and get it until you beat the game. I'm not going to put it on easy mode. Weakens enemies, disables achievements, blah blah blah. Don't need that. Permadeath, haven't tried it yet, and I probably will soon, actually. Let's start the game. A man chooses, a slave obeys, or so they say. Countless men before you found You found out what it means to be either at some point in their lives, yet your particular experience stands without equal. You took ownership of your fate and set to right the wrongs in your world. Many a lesson was learned along the way. Now you've learned blah 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 blah. Slashers keep. Time to kill stuff. Okay. So yeah, you can see right here WAC to move, look around. You can hold shift to sprint and spacebar to jump. There's a turd in this bucket, chamber pot, if you will. There's some keys here. This game's kind of trolly in the way that it looks. Beautiful graphics, in my opinion. Very cel-shaded-like graphics. You'd think you need the keys to get out of this door somehow, but really you can just kind of like... Goodbye. So we're going to open this chest to get our first items here. So I start out with an axe. You do get usually a random piece of armor and a random weapon. I got 2 rings, which is pretty bad. I'll use the one that gives +1 to intelligence, and I have a 10 to 17 axe here. Strength increases melee damage and max HP. Dexterity increases overall crit chance and armor effectiveness, and intelligence increases crit damage bonus, ranged damage, and influences item pricing at a vendor and increases your XP gain. I have 0 armor. Cool. This is my skill. I haven't read this yet. Allows you to devour corpses of fallen enemies to restore 2% of your max HP. That's pretty. That's actually really nice for the beginning of the game. So there's different ways you can attack. You can kind of just keep clicking to spam attack like that, or you can hold it down to do a charge shot. And then if you hold A and do it, you can kind of go right or left, or you can kind of do like an uppercut. Whoops! If you hold S, I believe with the axes anyway. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then you can also parry, like this. And smack enemies with your inventory sack. Forgot to mention, this is very important. Inventory sack is life, especially at the beginning of the game. Very important. So let's go around here. You can see I have a mini-map in the top left. That's a... Wow, this guy sounds weird. It's a bigger-ish challenge room. Let's go into this one first. I'm just going to charge up my axe here. Wow, okay. I'm so used to those traveling a lot faster. Let's just do that real quick. Take him out. We'll take him out. Okay. Let's just eat this body real quick. That's nice. That's really nice. So I won't be able to kill that guy. He's kind of being a little bit of a turd, and he's standing over there. I don't have a ranged weapon yet, which is quite annoying. I might be able to explode him with a barrel. Let's just try and do that real quick. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Indeed. Well, I guess the doors aren't locked, so we'll just leave. I want to go down first. I like to kind of do explore the maps. Oh crap! I can't leave. Okay, here we go. Don't run away. Thank you. Give me your body. You can't in rooms like in bigger rooms like this. They're called a challenge room, and you actually can't leave. You cannot leave until you've cleared all the enemies in the room. So, yeah, they don't always spawn like that, but a lot of the times they do. Let's go for a headshot here. Face. Whoops. Do not want to keep attacking here. There we go. Oh, you can also parry as well. Pretty good when you're first starting out, but just not necessary, honestly. When you get really good. Nice. Got a bunch of items there. This is a new ring, melee speed, which is actually pretty decent when you're using a slower kind of weapon like an axe here. 7 to 9. I'm going to stick with the axe for now, even though I like swords better. So I got some gloves here that give 2 armor, some leg armor that gives 6. And actually I got to stop the video. 1 second. I think someone's here. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. I completely forgot. Well, I didn't completely forget, but like I did kind of forget that I was having someone come over to fix my furnace, and they did, and it only took like 10 minutes, so it's amazing. So we did get some items here out of the chest. I have no idea what I was talking about before I left off, but I'm sure it's all good. So we got a helmet here that gives 3 armor. It's a little top hat. Beautiful. I can't wear this until I get 5 intelligence. This guy has 1 dexterity, eh? That's a sad affair. So we got here, got melee speed, knockback, or int 1. I guess I'm going to keep the intelligence for now. And I'm not going to use... I'll use a sword for a bit just to show you guys what it's like. So how fast it attacks. Do you like the lunge attack? Versus the axe, which is medium. A lot more cooldown between attacks, which is annoying. And this guy's a quest giver. Okay, clear a challenge room within 30 seconds of entering. Don't know if I'll be able to do that on the first floor, because we're so weak when you first start off, but it might be possible, depending on the room. Let's get rid of this guy first. I do like to charge up my attacks first before attacking, just because they do so much more damage. As you can see, it's hitting for like 6, 7. The face shots are doing 6.5. 6.5 again. But if you charge up, go for the head, it does 25. You know, 25.56. 4 times as much damage, basically. So it's pretty much worth it always to just charge up, run away, hit them in the head, run away, etc. Something like that. 27. 22. Yeah, like there's no way I would finish this challenge room in under 30 seconds. I just don't have the damage. Let's do that real quick. Keep this guy here. There we go. Do one of those. Went up a level. That's awesome. Take him out. Just the head. Nice. We got some body armor, which is pretty awesome. Not really scared of this guy at all. What did I need for this? Regardless, I'm going to pump it all into dexterity probably. Maybe I'll put 2 into int, just so I can get this helmet on. Because it does give nothing great, actually. Melee knockback in ranged... What was that? Ranged crit. Try your weapon with X, indeed. Let's go up to this guy here and just take him out now. Let's wait from the fire's last shot here before going for the dome piece. Good night. Nice, got some leg armor and a wand now. Just an arcane wand, 5 to 8 damage. Can I wear this? I need 5 strength. Gives some knockback and axe crit, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, I did say I was going to use the sword, didn't I? Let's use the sword for a little bit. It's pretty good. I actually really love swords. Probably my preferred weapon, I would say, is swords. For most of the time. Although... later on in the game, when you start doing a lot more damage, it's kind of really nice to have a high damage mace or axe, and get some pretty fat lifesteal hits and crits. This guy can't hit me from here. I know this looks derpy, the graphics, but I can guarantee you that this game is super fun, and the replayable factor of this game is just nuts. I'm just gonna smack this guy with my sack. Put him into the spikes. I'll just dodge this real quick. Go for a headshot and then smack him. So using the environment is really good, especially when you first start out. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna hotkey that on 1. Let's open this up, get some food, and get some... Not that we need food, because I guess we can eat bodies, which is pretty amazing. But always open up these crates to get health potions for sure. Every single time you see them, no matter when. Extremely helpful. Like, potions are going to be a huge thing. Are a huge thing when playing this game. Especially if you're just starting out. I mean, you're going to take so much damage if you're not used to... playing. I'm playing pretty quick right now. I think most people don't really... goes quick. I just parried that. Got him spiked. Got some shoulder armor, which is nice. That guy looks pretty fancy now. Let's hit someone with my wand. So yeah, you can also ADS with the wand. Pretty cool. And then go boop. So this wand is pretty basic. Pretty bad. Just broke. I forgot that is a thing. So your wands break when they run out of charges if you don't have an ability that allows you to keep your wand even if the charges reach 0. Which is called Wand Slinger, I believe. And I obviously don't have it yet, so... Do I have any abilities? I got Mace Knockback for leveling up, I believe. You get a random ability every time you level up. And every time you level up twice, you get to pick which ability you want to level up. one that you have given to you, granted by items, anyway. Which, right now, I don't think I have any items that grant abilities right now, because really low level items still. I can eat this guy's body for food. You should always break pots. Looking for items here. Get some money, get some pots. Can I reach that platform? I can. There's probably nothing up there. It doesn't look like there's any pots or any crates there to break anyway. Doesn't hurt to check, though. Okay. And I'm actually going to explore this room right here to the left of the map because it's the only one here. Oh, I might be able to finish this room in 30 seconds. Level up. There we go. That's what I was talking about the ability thing. Okay, there's no way I'm finishing this in 30 seconds for sure. No way. That's okay. So I'm just luring that guy into the corner and then parrying his attack and then putting him into the spikes. Because, yeah, why not? It's faster. Okay, got a new wand. 5 to 8 again. 2 charges on it again. Let's do that. There we go. Eat his body. If you're really trying to min-max, you wouldn't be eating these bodies and saving them for when you actually lose life, but I mean, really. It's not necessary for me. There is a secret button on the wall here. Let's push it. And as you can see on the mini-map, there is a golden stone arch that appeared on the far right side of the map, signaling where the secret is. So I need 2 points into strength at least to get this, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2 just to balance out my stats. Put on this new leg armor, which gives me melee knockback and axe crit. And put on one of those. And I am going to put the axe back on for now. I'm not going to use the map. The crudely drawn map allows you to see all of the available things that might be on a particular floor that you're on. Right now we're on floor 1. So if there's a shop, if there's a blacksmith or forge, if there's a secret, things like that. On the first floor, it's pretty much a waste to use because there's nothing on the first floor other than a save pedestal like that, like a book, and a secret. So, or 2 secrets. So yeah, it's kind of a waste. Ooh, an altar. That's nice. This doesn't appear on the map, but it's really nice. And I'm actually going to sacrifice probably my helmet and not my legs. Range crit, melee knockback. I'm going to sacrifice my helmet because it doesn't give me any skills that I care about. And it gives me some ranged crit chance and some melee knockback, which is not useful for me really right now. It's not useful for me. So I'm going to throw it into the altar and sacrifice it. And okay, so I got wand charges, which is not great, but I mean, there's a chance I could have gotten a green item of another type, either a green weapon or a green piece of armor. Another piece of armor like boots. I need a better necklace. I need a better finger. Ring. I need a better finger. Well, with the skeleton, I guess you could probably rip your finger off and put another one on, right? I don't want to learn either of these abilities for sure. This is perma-learning. Like I said, every 2 levels you get to perma-learn a skill. Let me check out the secret. You get to perma-learn a skill that is granted to you by items or skills that you've already learned. I guess you can like keep leveling up. This is where I spawned. I need to go up. Oh, okay, this is the end of the map. So, this guy, you cannot block his attacks. He's got his own inventory sack. I guess he's an adventurer just like you, trying to climb the keep. And he's got lots of armor and stuff. You cannot hit him. And he doesn't really do that much damage. I'll let him smack me. But he can smack you into the spikes. So, when you're a beginner player and you've never seen this before, you're probably going to get stuck on this guy and not know how to deal with him. But if you watch the beginning of this video, you'll probably know that you can smack people in the spikes and then eat his body afterwards. So that's what you do. Okay, and I did get new leg armor with dex and melee crit, which is great. That's really great. That's a lot better than what I was wearing before. And wand slinger. So now if... That's so funny I was talking about that ability. now my wands will no longer break when they reach 0. I could perma-learn that. I might as well, honestly, kind of. And I am going to go back to that altar, by the way, before we leave this. Ooh. Okay, give me the charges first. Those are wand charges. And any of these rings good? Melee speed, I guess? No, intelligence 1 is better. I kind of like the top hat. I'm going to leave that for now. I do want this green mace, for sure. Okay, so let's just drop this. I'll put this amulet on, which also gives 1 to intelligence, which is pretty nice. I'm going to open up this door really quick. It requires a silver key, as you can see, to open. Can I not pick you up? Oh my goodness, please don't do this to me. There we go. Let's put this on, throw that out. So I'm going to fill up my inventory as much as I can so I can sell items on the next floor, because there will be a vendor. And pretty much everything sells for the same price. Like, all weapons basically sell for the same price, so it's better not to go for two-handed weapons like this, because they take up too much space. You know, it's better just to keep swords or daggers and sell those, if you're just going to be picking up junk. Nothing there. Is there another stand? There is. Oh, nothing on it either. That sucks. Usually there's 1 to 2 swords on there that you could use. Okay, let's go back to the altar, which is kind of far away. It's not actually too bad at all. There's a lot of backtracking in this game if you're playing it right, if I'm being quite honest with you. But I'm definitely going to go back to this altar. Not that I need it, but if you're playing for the first time, you should definitely be using this altar to get rid of items, get new. Oh, I got an invulnerability. Wow, invulnerability potion, which is pretty nice actually. Probably won't be using them much in this playthrough series, if I'm being honest, because I don't really need them. They're really nice though. There's places, especially in the next set of floors, that are like really dangerous. Like puzzles and stuff with lots of spikes, and you're definitely gonna want, to probably use some invulnerability potions for those. But for right now, it should be okay. It might, I could be, biting myself in the ass because I very well might want to use something like that, even in this. Okay, let me parry you, please. Thank you. Now you die. Okay, I'll parry the next hit too. Come on. There we go. Wow, he's parrying my attacks already? I don't think they do this. Is it because I've already, beat the game? This guy's tough. Okay. I believe that is a piercing wand. No, it's not a piercing wand. It is a fire wand, right? Oh, it's an arcane wand. Good damage. 11 charges on it too, which is really nice. Standard issue cutter. Are we going to use that? No, but we definitely want it in our inventory instead of this axe. Please. Thank you. Let's put that there. Cool. What does this give me, by the way? 1 intelligence and 1 ranged crit. So now that we've got a bit of a stronger wand, okay, this is a secret passageway that I can't open. This will be jammed until we unlock it from the other side, but that is a secret passage to get to a secrets. Okay, this is a challenge room. Okay. Didn't know these spawned on floor 2. Pretty tough enemies when you're dealing with them for the first time. Pretty scary. Wow, they're spamming it. Please, come at me, bro. Okay, well that sucks. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Okay, I'll just smack him. There we go. These guys actually do a lot of damage, and if you don't know how to deal with them, the first time you probably come across these guys, you might die, for sure. Just because they do a lot of damage if you get hit, and they're kind of intimidating to play against when you first have no range speed yet. Oh, come on, I led my shot. Whatever. Please, don't fly away. There we go. There we go. Got that guy taken care of. And you'll see later too, hopefully I get a lightning type magic wand, my favorite. Because the projectile travels instantly, and it also does a lot of damage. It does more damage than the tooltip says, like, for sure. So I definitely like using magic, or lightning magic wands. Instead of the Arcane's probably the worst, I would say, if not piercing. I've never really tried trying to build a piercing wand to be good, but it just runs out of charges way too fast, and it just does not do enough damage at all. Okay, relax. There you go. Okay, nice sword. Very nice sword. I'm going to be using that for sure. This is a shaft. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that for now. And do I want to keep this war mace? I'll probably send it down the chute when we find one. I do want that standard issue cutter. I'll just remember where this room is. It's kind of mid-center. I definitely want to be using that sword. 60 damage though. That's pretty good. 2 hit, not bad. Let's just do that. And Ice Wand's pretty good too. Actually, might be better than the Arcane Wand, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's just do this, and we'll come back for those swords later. To sell, because we want gold. Gold is really awesome. Allows you to buy items at the shop, and items at the shop are usually extremely powerful. Okay, 40 damage. That's much better. I'm actually going to use these spikes here. I mean, pretty useless that I'm like fighting them, but nice. I got a double spike, which is actually a quest that you can try to complete in later stages of the game. Spiking 2 enemies at once. Nice, got another level. I got a lot of dexterity. Why? +2. This must give dex too. Okay, it does. Let's put 3 into strength and 1 into intelligence. Putting points into strength early is really nice because it increases your damage and also your max HP. I now have 135 life. Need a silver key to go up to the next floor. I also in particular like to... Okay, so this is a chute. This hatch opens into a chute that connects all floors of the keep. All items you toss in there will be put into the chest in your cell block, so when you die. So let's just do that. Let's do that. And sure, we'll give leg armor too. The only reason why I was hesitating there for a second is you should definitely prioritize putting stuff down the chute every single chance that you get when playing this game for the first time. But it's just probably not necessary for me right now. The things I would care about if I were to die is just having a really good weapon. Especially in the first 10 floors in the first playthrough of the game, I can get back to wherever I died to pretty quickly, probably. You definitely don't want to be without armor and weapons when you're in New Game Plus. I did it once, and it was horrible. It was really horrible. So I'm going to tell you a story really quick. So I'm playing New Game Plus Plus, I believe, and I have very amazing gear. You'll see later, but you can get like purple items. Purple is like the highest level. Well, actually red is. Black and red, which is like... Yeah, anyways. Purple items are basically the highest, and I was basically all decked out with amazing armor and stuff, amazing weapons. I was flying through it still, even in New Game Plus Plus. And I opened a door, and through the door I fell through a pit of nothingness and died and lost everything. And I was cocky, and I didn't put anything down the chute, because I haven't really had to yet. I was really powerful. I didn't think about it. I didn't have any items to even put down the chute because I just finished beating the game in the previous run. So it was like floor 2, like I am now, and I opened a door and died. Lost everything. And yeah, trying to come back from that was really, really difficult. I was getting one hit by every enemy, and even when parrying, I would only block some of the damage. So when you parry here now, it'll block. Well, you can't block ranged attacks, not yet anyway. So if I parry an attack, it's gonna block. Oh, can't block the haymaker. Okay, now I'm just playing silly. Trying to show you guys stuff. It's not working out. Okay, he missed the shot. There you go. Just crunch on him. Sorry, I'm just thinking, did I lose my ability? Because okay. I really should learn something here. Might as well learn the wand slinger. What level am I? Level 4. I wonder if I missed out on a permalearn level up because I didn't level up right away. I was trying to hold out for an ability that I really wanted to learn instead of learning something that wasn't that great, like wand slinger. Wand slinger is definitely necessary. You don't want to run out of charges and just like lose your item, lose your wand. That sucks. But not really important right now, I would say. Okay, this guy's hitting pretty hard now. There we go. No. Sorry. Just wanted to concentrate there for a second. Take out these guys. I should probably use a potion if I'm being honest with you, but... famous last words, right? But... let's take this nice and slow. Not too slow, but, you know, nice and controlled. I still haven't used my ice magic wand. I'll try it out. I don't like ice magic wands because they spread out, but they do pretty decent damage, and they don't have the best range. Let's do one of those. Pretty much like a shotgun type of thing. Yeah, I'll sidestep that real quick. I wonder if I can eat slime. I can. Beautiful. So yeah, the ice wand, 4 to 9 damage. It's okay. I'd rather just like swing my sword at something than use this. But sorry, I was trying to see. I was trying to see if it spread, and I guess it does. But I'm just gonna use this until I have no charges, which is one more. There we go. Equip my arcane wand. Oh, did I drop the one that does? Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. There we go. Might as well just use these charges up. These wands aren't that great. Even if they were to break, it's no big deal, really. We'll get better wands later. And I'm not super reliant on them anyway. Okay, I should probably use a potion. So here's the item shop. This is my favorite fellow.
Need something to kill people
Need something
with?
to kill people with? I do indeed, my good sir. Let's get rid of... Sword's alright.
Kill somebody.
I'm selling everything. I'm selling everything. Just telling you straight up. Give me the money. Do I want this crafting component? I don't know. 94 damage mace. Mace head component, I should say. I need a shaft as well in order to make something. That does less damage than our current weapon. That does 68. It's a component. These boots give 10. So I don't usually... That's a nice component. Actually, no, it's not. This one's better. Because it gives a little bit of HP, I guess, at least. Not a lot, though. This is a hilt? Yeah, this is a hilt. 16 leg armor and Storm Tamer. Now that's nice. That's very nice.
You say so. I got all your potions.
I would love to learn Storm Tamer. Storm Tamer kind of allows your attacks to branch out with lightning damage, kind of. I'm actually not sure if it's just with lightning wands only, or if just your melee attacks. I think it works with melee attacks, but there's so many abilities in this game that they kind of all just stack together, and I can't really tell. But if it is Storm Tamer, then I do really like that ability. So Blade Oil give you 20% damage for 10 attacks, which is really nice. If this is a challenge room, I'm going to try and clear it in 30 seconds. Let's see if we can do it. Doesn't sound like it was. Okay, I'm gonna pop a bot here just in case. Got a copper key. Yeah, it was in a challenge room. I'm not surprised. Got some food here. So there's other rooms in these lower level dungeons too with lots of food in them. And oh, there's a bug. I'll eat that as well. And I really do want to find those rooms because, yeah, free healing is nice. Not having to use pots is pretty good. It's a pretty good time because pots are a very precious resource. Potions. Get him in the face. There we go. So we do have the copper key. We should go and open that chest for sure. It might be in here actually. It's not. Okay. I'm not sure where that room is, but we'll find it. We'll find it. It's in here, right? Yeah. Get some XP because we found a secret. Open this chest, and what do we got? Kinetic wand, a short sword, and some stuff. Okay, so that's good to sell. Do we want to use this? No. This one has Mind Blast too. It's a good ability. Mind Blast makes heads explode once you cut them off. Like, you cut an enemy's head, and their brains explode. Pretty awesome. It's a good ability at the beginning of the game for sure. I'm tempted to buy that mace head now that I have a shaft here. Very tempted. Very tempted. I might do that. I'm gonna get a better item as soon as I defeat the boss that's coming up. He is actually extremely difficult to beat, especially on your first time, but I have a strategy for him. Gonna work a find. Oh, this guy's got a nice new sword. Let's just do that real quick. That worked out really nicely. That would actually be a very difficult room if you didn't use the spikes. Again, just use your environment, 100%. You can also knock enemies off of pits. Get spiked. You can also spike yourself too, so you gotta be careful. You don't get impaled or anything like that, but I mean, you do take a lot of damage, so it's you gotta be careful running around them. I've just played this game so much now that I'm very comfortable moving around them now and knowing like how close you can get to them and stuff. See, that was an imperfect parry, so he didn't do as much damage as he could have, but he still hit me. And when I was talking to you guys earlier about my story about losing everything in that new game plus type scenario, even with imperfect parries, or when I did get an imperfect parry on, I was getting like 2 hit. It's pretty bad. And the enemies run a lot faster. They have way more HP, and you have to fight them with, you know, naked and with a white dagger or something like that, a beginning dagger. It's horrible. But I managed. I found some gold slimes on the floor after like my 20th try, and one of them dropped really nice boots that gave me flame walking, permanent flame walking, which allowed me to run away and let all the enemies run after me and burn on my flame trail, which was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous, and then I was able to get some armor and find some basic pickups and just survive more than just 1 or 2 hits. And yeah, the rest is history. I'll show you my character after I'm done this run. I think I want to use that kinetic wand at the beginning. Let's just sell this stuff though. That is a better sword. I lose 2 dexterity, but 19 to 27. Okay, it's about the same average-wise. I lose Mind Blast, but I get Sword Speed. Does Sword Speed give damage? No, it only gives attack speed for now. When this gets a higher level, it does give damage. And it's only giving 2.9 Sword Speed, which is... I'm just going to sell it. It's pretty garbage right now. I do kind of want to buy this. It's only 71 too. It's pretty cheap if I'm being honest. But that $71 might prevent me from actually buying a really good armor or something before I fight the boss, but I'm gonna do it anyway because why not?
Be safe.
It'll be really nice for clearing fast and hopefully finishing this quest here with that mace. If I can build it on the next floor, that would be great. Okay, we're done clearing this floor. I'm just now running over to the next floor. So the next floor is going to be a lot more difficult, I think. Enemies are going to have a lot more health. I should probably not try to be so Rambo, and oh, I don't even have the silver key. And where might I find one of those? Okay. Oh, right. Duh. At the very beginning of this map, I showed you that secret door, and I didn't even go up it after unlocking it. I totally unlocked it. I probably didn't even talk about it. I probably just, like, did the thing and didn't say anything about it. So. Oh. I still... Okay. Did I... I'm gonna pick this up, by the way, just to sell later. It's on the other side of this wall here. The room in which I need to unlock that door so I can get the silver key should be in here. I don't need to save. I'm going to save when I go up to the next floor. Okay, so I didn't activate it. Okay. Let's get rid of him. So that's my tactic. There's the mine below, by the way. It's very nice. Honestly, if there's like a small group of enemies, it kills them all. It's very nice. So this will unlock the door that I was trying to get into earlier, which would allow me to get up on these wooden platforms and get the key, which is probably up there. There it is. So then I can go up to the next floor and show you guys floor number 3. And in floor number 3, there should be a forge / blacksmith, so we can craft our own weapon, which is going to be awesome. Whoops. Which is what I definitely want to do with that mace head component that I bought. Nice, I got a level up just for discovering this. And a new skill point. So I'm pretty sure you start off at level 1, so I don't even know. I've actually never had more than one perma-learn ability type, you know, attribute point. I guess they probably do stack. They probably do. I've just never tried because I just always perma-learn before the next level because I didn't want to like lose it or something. I didn't want it to like overwrite itself. It's probably a really good idea actually not to learn anything that you're not going to use, honestly. So let's experiment. Might as well experiment now while we're still very early in the game, even though it's kind of like the most important time. Honestly, when you're very early in the game, you're kind of weak in discovering things, but yeah. I'm just going to try that out. It's going to be a while before we can perma-learn. Or at least I'm not going to wait necessarily until I have 2 ability points to spend. If I get an ability that I want to learn. If I do, I'm going to learn it for sure. Let's do 2 strength and 2 int. Keep our things balanced again. I forgot to use... I definitely forgot to use the guy to sell my stuff. That's okay. My friend. So yeah, force wands, you can pick up objects and throw them at people, which is kind of funny and kind of nice. Does pretty good damage. Actually, does really good damage. The only reason why I don't like force wands that much is because you need an object to pick up, which is basically in every single room, but usually those objects kind of like obstruct your vision as well when you are trying to do stuff. So this is a mechanical trap, by the way. It obstructs your vision when you're trying to do stuff and trying to see where to aim it, and that can be quite frustrating. But it also does have a force push back ability too. I'll use it when we see an enemy. I don't want to waste a charge for no reason. Oh! Whew. I was trying to prevent that from happening. I'll wait for this to pop up again just to show you. But yeah, this is very dangerous. But you can also get enemies to walk into that and kill them instantly, and it's really satisfying. Very nice. This is a secret doorway. I haven't unlocked it yet, but we will do so. I'll just run over that since it's not dangerous running the other way, as long as you don't stop. And here's the blacksmith. Wow, we found it so fast. Get sacked. Okay. There's usually some components in here. Oh, nice! Lifesteal. That's great. I'm not sure how good it will be. So I'm putting a shaft in here and also a mace head component. So you got head and blade and shaft and hilt. So I got a shaft and I've got a head. And you can move stuff around. You can like rotate stuff and just make like super wonky. Like you can literally do whatever. You can't rotate the shaft. But yeah, you could make a mace like that if you wanted to, I guess. I like the shiny part on top, right? Matches the lighting. If the light's from above you. Yeah, we'll put that there. And what's this? Right, the lifesteal. Let's just put this underneath here, I guess. Right? Or I could put it on top too. That'd look all right. I used to design everything, but I don't do that anymore because, yeah, you'll see later. You can have up to 11 components to build an item, and once you're building items over and over again, you just kind of get tired of it. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun at the beginning for sure. And that's it. Build it. We'll name this guy Bob's your uncle. 'Cause Bob's your uncle, right? Awesome. So now, instead of doing 45 high, we do 130 high. Of course, this speed is slow versus the speed of this being fast. So that's the charge up time, and that's the swing time. And using maces, it's a lot harder to parry, especially if you're mid-swing or you're kind of coming back from a swing and you're trying to parry quickly. You have to wait for the whole attack animation, which is, can be bad, but there we go. I just hit for 150 to the dome. This is a lot of enemies. This is like extremely dangerous. Let's do something like this. Okay, that hit really hard. I'm just going to pot. Okay, this is working out nicely. Nice. So this guy's probably still trying to buff his bros, even though they're all dead. Oh, he's running at me. Okay. Take one of those. One of those. Parry his attack. There we go. So you can't pick up this staff. It's just decorative, unfortunately. Eat all these bodies, get some life back. Blade components. I'm going to drop these axes because they take up a lot of room. Don't need that. Eat those. This is the room I was talking to you guys about earlier where there's tons of food everywhere. Awesome room. You can eat the bugs too, but I'm going to save them. Save the bugs for later. I don't need them, right? I have full HP, so there's no point of eating them. If you ever take damage and need to come back here, you have some food to do so. So let's charge up my weapon here. Boom. This isn't a challenge room. I'm not sure if I'm regretting this mace or not, honestly. It's not doing as much damage as I hoped it would be doing. I was hoping it would actually one-hit with a face hit, honestly. You didn't see anything? Might as well charge up this wand. So this will charge up your wand completely. So from 0 to 12. So I equipped the other wand just to have full charges on it because the other one was only missing 1. Actually, let's use it. Let's use the other wand. The force wand. So you can pick objects off. Oh, it's too heavy to lift. Oh, that's fun. Can I pick up the chicken? Oh my god, you can. I ate it. I ate it. I was trying to open up the door and I ate the chicken. I've never done that before. It's pretty funny. Okay, so this is a situation where this wand is really good. Oh, I missed. Okay. Because you can do that. Goodbye. I'm going to break this open and turn off this turret, which, as you can see, it did hit me, and it does a lot of damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I can barely get an auto attack off and parry fast enough because I have no increased melee attack speed yet. My speed bonus is only 2.6%, and these hit so slow. Okay, so we got some new shoulders, which is awesome. I hope they've got some decent stats on them that we can use. Let's just do this. Pick those up. Okay, so we got Force Knight, which is actually going to help us lift up heavier objects with our kinetic wand here, which is kind of funny. 19 armor. That's really nice. That's very nice. And it also gives 2 strength, which gives us more damage and HP. It's beautiful. Was I not doing 150 damage before? Maybe I wasn't. That's okay. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure about this mace now. I didn't realize how slow they are. At the beginning of the game. They are quite slow. I mean, if you're playing the game carefully, but with these spiders, man, I don't know. Let's do one of those. Please don't. Okay, there we go. There we go. Starting to get the bigger health potions now, which is quite nice too. Let's do one of those. There we go. Let's go for a back smack. This should kill it. There we go. Oh, challenge room. Oh, I might be able to... Did that do it? Oh, right. I did the other room in 30 seconds. That's where I got the shoulders from. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Do not forget to do this. Food. Okay. And I did talk about saving maggots for later, and this might be the time to go and eat some of said maggots. See? I told ya. Maggot, maggot, apple pear. Don't eat that. That's moldy food. Moldy food is not good for you, I promise. You just have to take my word for it. It does damage to you. Not a lot, but it can do a lot, honestly, if you eat like 2 pieces. That's up quick. Alright, probably ate a little bit more than I should, but that's okay. Eat this bug too, just because I saw him. And, okay, we'll keep exploring to the left here. So floor 3 is definitely getting cleared a lot slower than the other floors, I think. Just because these guys have way more life, and I gotta be a lot more careful because they do a lot more damage. Nice. We also do a lot more damage though too, right? And after getting those shoulders, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up just to sell it. And yeah, let's do that. So we got another shoot here. I think we shooted down. Shooted. Okay, that's a word now apparently. We put down that big club down the chute last time. I'm actually going to put the sword there. It doesn't really sell for much more than just a regular item. So, actually it does in the beginning of the game, I would say. But I'd rather have it for later if we need to do so. Okay, I guess I'll pick that up. Yeah. So I was just going back to have a full inventory because when we eventually go down to the next level, which is level 4, I want a full inventory to sell to the merchant that will inevitably be there right at the beginning of the entrance of the map. Okay, so this is a difficult room for sure. But what you gotta do is just chill, dodge all these things, and of course I'm gonna make it look pretty easy because it is easy, but you really gotta like pay attention to that kind of stuff while dodging this guy too. So that worked out really nice. The room's basically cleared now. Let's get on this box, hop over, open this bad boy up, turn that off. Okay. He's gonna miss. There you go. 15 to 21 arcane shooter, eh? It's definitely better than that one, anyway. A lot less charges probably, but that's okay. They sell for the same amount though. Like I think I said earlier, all gray items, or I guess these are white, are just normal items, just white items, sell for the same amount. Whether they're a sword, whether they're a dagger, whether they're two-handed or one-handed, which is probably something the developer should change. I mean, who cares? It's actually fine. It's actually strategy. Like, you should go for the items that aren't as big. There we go. Okay, 29 to 40. With some HP, range quit, and arachnophile on it. Okay, so that component's like literally useless. Doesn't do anything at all. Yeah, so this allows you to eat spiders, by the way. And spiders will replenish your wand charges, which can actually help you in a pinch if you don't have any of these guys here. It's a nice thing to have, but spiders also damage you, so no matter how big that level is, at least as far as I know. I am not going to use the sword, even though it's actually really good. It's about as good as the mace that we're using, honestly. But for inventory space reasons, we're gonna do this. Okay, we found the forge. I don't have an ability called Master Disassembler yet, which allows me to break down weapons into components. That would be nice to use, so this guy's got a magic sword. It's pretty awesome, or a green sword, I should say. Sorry, I use a lot of Diablo terminology sometimes, I guess. I call green magic, I call blue rare, and I call the purple ones epic, and then the red ones, or the red and black ones, unique. And those flame walking boots that I was talking about earlier, where I was running away and letting those guys kill themselves on me, were red boots. They were unique boots. They were called lava treaders or something. Very cool. Very, very cool. I think those, I've honestly only really seen those red items drop in New Game Plus, not in New Game Plus Plus or Plus Plus Plus. Unless they scale up. I haven't seen them yet. But I've seen like a few of those red items, like 2 or 3 drop, only in New Game Plus. Okay, 27 to 36, not as good as this one, but it does give blue-blooded, which gives you more charges on your wand. 10% more charges, I believe, on the first level. Right? Take my word for it. Actually, let's just put it on. Let's see. Yeah, 10%. Increases your wand's maximum capacity by 10%. Very nice. Put that there. Okay, we gotta do this. There we go. You can hear the quest giver over there, which is nice. We can get another quest. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I life-stealed for a second for like a bunch of life, which would have been amazing. Oh, I got Assault Wands Expert as my random level up ability, which honestly sucks because I hate Piercing Wands. I think they're the worst ones. Piercing Wands, I'll read the spell for you. Increases accuracy by 10% when firing piercing projectiles. So, Piercing Wands kind of fire like a machine gun, but they have absolutely horrible accuracy. They have horrible accuracy, which you can increase with this ability, fair enough. But you have to put points into it for something that's already bad to start off with, and they don't even do that much damage, honestly. And they run out of charges after killing one enemy. Lure 3 enemies into a mechanical trap. Nice. Too bad I found that at the very end. I do want to get rid of this. Gives me room for one more one-slot item and one more sword. So let's do that. Because like I said, those shoulders will sell for the same amount as the sword will, and they take 4 spaces instead of 3. Might as well have an extra item to sell. Min-max as much as possible. Perfect. Let's grab that. And we will go up to the next level. There's literally nothing else for us to do here. Let's go. Yeah. So now we're on the 4th floor. This is the first boss fight. I would absolutely get trashed right now with these items. Honestly, the first boss is pretty difficult. But I know how to beat him. And let's hope we can do so. I'm just going to balance out my skills here. Should I shoot anything down? I should. I should shoot that sword. That'll make getting back here really, really easily. Okay, so my strategy is going to work because I have fire bombs and volatile goop. So fire bombs and volatile goop are okay against regular enemies. Like, they kind of one-hit them. Yeah, they one-hit them. This mace looks really good. 202 damage, yeah. It's pretty good. And it gives fiery shots, too, which is a rare ability, I would say. It's a good ability. And let's sell everything that we're not going to use. Do we want shots of health anymore? Honestly, we don't. Put that on 1. Put that on 2. Put that on 3. Okay.
What you need?
Let's definitely keeping those. That's how I'm gonna kill the boss. You could also, there's another strategy for this boss coming up. I'll explain it when I get there, I guess. 41 armor legs. That's really good. 43 chest armor. That's really
You
good too.
safe? Do you want a bite of me?
42. Okay, Quick Striker and Bloodlust. Quick Striker's okay. Bloodlust is also okay. Quick Striker's better in my opinion. Amulet with Lifesteal, Arachnophile and Thorns. 20 helmet.
You safe?
The 20 helmet would be pretty good. 17 armor.
I'm sure I got something for you.
How
You
much?
safe,
43?
stranger?
Oh, that's like
Do you want a bite
37
of me?
armor. That's nice. I don't even have boots.
Please, come again. Do you want a bite
This is
of
just
me?
free 26 armor, but I don't have enough intelligence for any of this
Don't
stuff.
die out there.
I probably
There's
should have
something
looked
for
at this.
you.
I didn't expect to not to be able to use anything, honestly. Requires level 4. I'm like,
Gotta
okay, I'm
get
level
and
6.
take
That's
what you
fine.
need.
I literally can't use like anything. I know there was, I think I can use the chest, right? Cost 321. I mean, I'll as well, right? Oh, I can use these boots. So this gives 37 armor, this gives 27 armor. And I'm saying 37 because that's just the difference. This grants Gourmet, which is really nice. Pyromancer, which is pretty okay. And Melee Lifesteal and Intellect +4. This gives Bloodlust and Dexterity and Gourmet. So this isn't as nice, but it's also a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper, and we don't have boots yet. Honestly, I would go for this if I wasn't confident that we're gonna murder this this boss coming up. Actually, you know what? We might even lose. I'm pretty sure the boss can like one hit me. Let's grab the boots.
You
Put on the
safe,
boots.
stranger? Need a weapon.
Wow, literally can't use anything, eh? I wonder if this he'll give me a level up. Okay, let's just not get anything. I'm probably gonna die after the boss is done anyway. This is a really hard boss, if I'm being honest. He is gonna die easily, but very hard on your first playthrough, I would say. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. Like, he has so much life. If you fight him the old-fashioned way, it is gonna be really hard if you don't die and shoot items to yourself and keep going and slowly progressing through the first 4 levels and perma-learning more and more abilities. Speaking of perma-learning, let us do Gourmet. Gourmet's not going to be useful for the next 4 levels, unfortunately. But then the final few, they will be. But the next 4, they will not at all. Melee Lifesteal is a very important and good ability, just completely useless at the beginning of the game, in my opinion. Ice damage is attack speed. Don't even have ice damage yet, or fire damage. I might just get Gourmet. It's honestly the best thing on here. Yeah, let's just get Gourmet. Or I could save the point. Let's save the point, like I said I was going to do. Because there is definitely some abilities that I want. I was really hoping that this guy would have one of them, and he doesn't. Well, Fiery Shots is actually one I would learn. Not what I was hoping for, but yeah. Well, if I kill the spider, he might drop some nice items with what I want. So let's kill him. Let's throw some fire bombs at him. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Okay, he's gonna die in 3 bombs. That's really easy and nice. That's really nice. So he's actually very difficult, trust me. And we got a nice mace here with Exterminate on it. Okay. Lots of stuff. Let's just pick it all up. Looks like another Force Wand right here. 33 to 71 kinetic magic, which is Force. Let's just use it and drop the current one. A new mace head that does 284 damage, which is really great. Of course, he dropped boots. He dropped boots. How dare he? After spending our money. This one has deflect on it, which is really good. I actually might learn that. I should probably learn it if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's just learn it. Allows us to deflect and parry ranged attacks, which is important, because ranged attacks can definitely kill you later. That's definitely better than my current mace. It gives kinetic parry, which is pretty nice. It's a nice defensive ability. Yep, just put that on. Nice. New leg armor with Gourmet and Wandslinger on it. max HP and melee speed. Melee speed should help us out. One-handed sword that does 81 damage. That's pretty nice. New gloves. That's really nice. Let's do that. And we got 2 pairs of boots. Man, that really makes me sad, honestly. So let's grab this exterminate bad boy. There we go. Oh, sorry. I do want to say, this boss is really tough, and he has a lot of life. And he also poops out spiders from his butt. And the spiders are really strong. They attack fast, and if you don't kill the eggs sacs that lay on the ground quickly, they can quickly overpower you, and he can like basically 2-hit you, especially with the setup that I had. But the other way to cheese him is to break those eggs when he kills them, and they release acid puddles, and to actually not fight the spider and let the big spider walk over the acid piles and die, kill himself essentially, and quickly, mind you. 13 intelligence. Okay, I can wear this on the next level. Yeah, it's really good. It just does like a buttload of damage. It's not as good as this component, though. This component's amazing. It's 5 dex 2 and HP as well. Not the greatest abilities on it, but Cryo Mastery is a very good ability. Oh, this has improved lunge on it. I'm going to use that sword. I need 7 intelligence. Requires level 4. Why can't I wear this? Oh, because this is giving me dexterity, isn't it? It is. It is. So I can technically wear it if I wear these boots. This gives 3 strength and deflect. Don't care about that because we learned it, so let's just do that. I think this is much better. Because, like I said, the maces are really slow, and improved lunge is a very nice ability. It does weapon damage plus 20% of your weapon's damage as fire damage. So you just do this, let it charge, and then stab. It is a very nice ability. It's quick, much faster than the mace. Doesn't do as much damage, but it is pretty close, and it can actually do a lot of damage, so let's do that. Ow. So I almost got 1 hit there. I'm just going to run away quickly. I'm just going to bait this slime's attack. I'm just going to go now. Hopefully I live. Okay, that was really risky. I should definitely heal up. I didn't want to waste a pot, but it's not really wasting. Honestly, you should be potting up whenever you need to. And as you guys can tell, shizzle just got real because I'm scared of slimes. I just had to drink 2 more pots. Okay. Okay. I told you I was going to get, like, demolished on this floor, did I not? There's, like, no way. Our items are so bad. So, normally you don't get this far in your first playthrough. Actually, you definitely, like... Anyone that I've watched play the game on their first playthrough is definitely... I've never seen it. But, if you've played the game, it's not difficult, as you saw. But oh my goodness, I cannot take on that room. I cannot. I cannot. That's just a simple fact of life. I've got no HP, I've got pots, I know. I know. I'm just thinking about what to do here. Is there any way to gain life? No, I just have to use pots. Yeah, let's just do that. Not taking damage would be great. That'd be really great. So we got Broski over here. Go for a quick strike. Hit me? Come on. Wow, you're taking forever. One of those. Oh, of course. One more hit and I'm dead. I think I'll be okay here. Okay. That's okay. So that really sucked. I had a lot of items that I could have shot down the chute, but it's all good. So I lost 2 strength, 2 dex, 2 int, 1 level, and $67. 67 monies. That's okay. That's okay. I'm actually going to stop the video there. That's honestly as far as I thought I wanted to go, and I did it, and that's great. I got to the first boss and killed it, so that's amazing. But as you can see, everything that I shot down the chute did come back. Most importantly, weapon to clear quickly. And armor is obviously very important. It reduces damage by like a lot, but not necessary for the first floor or two. And by the time I get to the third floor, I definitely want armor. Definitely. But the sword should take me there quickly, right? So unfortunately, I didn't get to learn my improved lunge either. That's okay. We did get deflect, and we got wand slinger, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys want to keep watching it. So let me know, and take care. Bye for now.